morning, Jonas. Alright, both runners are now entering the climb up from the old Mother Brain location. Now, neither of them have bombs, so we'll be headed off to Bomb Teresa location, and then from there we'll see if we get power bombs or regular bombs. Looks like Sashoboss had a little bit of trouble with the climb as Tilimorf has taken a bit of a lead and is already entering into the Bomb Teresa and its power bombs. So we won't see a Bomb Teresa fight today. Okay, we see Tilimorf heading for a nearby missile location, also known as the 230 missiles, being the final missile, and then 80% is picked up in 100%. While Sashoboss elects to skip those missiles. Considering that the randomizer gave it just a vanilla missile, that's probably worked out for him. So, by skipping those missiles, Sashoboss has picked up the lead, was able to check at the back of Gauntlet. While after picking up power bombs that were found in Terminator Room right before that, named such because you will be back to this room, is electing to turn back. I'm guessing he's decided to check Gauntlet. With no E-tanks or movement items, Gauntlet would be a pretty dangerous check this early in the game. I imagine he's hoping to gamble there's some major items in the back of Gauntlet. Of course, without no movement items, he has to do some difficult wall jumps to make it get access to the entrance of of Gauntlet, but he seems to pull it off rather easily. Makes it in a way that makes it look easy. Meanwhile, Sashoboss has already entered into the early supers room using a more advanced technique known as mockballing. And so far, it looks like he only found some missiles. Sashoboss performed a bit of an advanced mockball movement there, and mockballing out of the early Brinstar reserve tank room. So, Tilimorf finds double E-tanks in the back of Gauntlet, while Sashoboss finds some missiles behind the green door and eddy codes. Oh, yikes. Sashoboss is low, it's pretty low energy here down in the Eddie Coon's spiky room. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Managed to kill a few enemies and gain some energy back, so he's safe. While Tilimorf here, performs his own mock ball to enter the early service room. Okay. So Tilimorph is now picking up his X-ray. Not too useful on its own, but... Oh, is sashoboss electing to skip Mission Impossible? I wonder if he's merely just wanting more energy, or... Alright. So Tilimorph is entering the Edekin spiky layer, while Sashoboss it does some screen clipping to sneak behind Spore Spawn and steal his what looks a civil missile. So far, we're not seeing too many interesting items yet, so... So Sashoboss has elected to skip both the Wave Gate and Mission Impossible, it appears. I wonder if he's I imagine he's probably betting that they don't have items of progression. As assuming that... As he has picked up a lead by skipping those locations. Tilimorf... Well, it looks like Tilimorf is checking Mission Impossible. Let's see if he drops down, and it's just Super Missile. So this skip actually has worked out for sashoboss. Looks like sashoboss has elected to go down the red tower and is now entering the spacer room. Let's see if he finds anything of value. Just another missile. So far, we're just finding nothing but ammo, and only Tilimorf has found any energy tanks. And then Tilimorf picks up his super missile, stealing it from behind Spore Spawn's back, while sashoboss elects to do some skillful movement to fit going towards Craig's lair. So we'll be seeing our first boss fight soon. And Tilimorf has was entering the Wavegate room using a particular glitch to get a super missile right through the door. Unfortunately, it's just more super missiles. So it looks like sashoboss's decision to skip both Mission Impossible and Wavegate room has paid off in time. I suppose the question now is, does Tilimorf feel like he's gonna go back to Retro Brinstar? Or excuse me. Yeah, Retro Brinstar, or go up Red Tower, or will he also go down Red Tower just like sashoboss? And it looks like Tilimorf is going to go up and go down the reverse mean route. Having to do some careful wall jumps in order to make it gain access to the room. While sashoboss gains his first energy tank behind Craig. And it is true, Craig is currently out of logic as we don't have space jump or high jump to gain access to the lair. Now, I'm guessing that sashoboss, considering he had no energy tanks, probably decided to go for Craig as a bit of a safer route. While Tilimorf, having 3 energy tanks and now loaded up with power bombs, is now checking the various locations that couldn't be checked earlier in old Brinstar. Yeah, we are getting very heavy on the supers. Tilimorf already at 55, while sashoboss has 40. Now Tilimorf is checking Billy Mays, because there's one missile, but wait, we have something else for you. And it's a super missile. Now we're still not seeing anything other than the X-ray. Back in the early supers room, we're not seeing anything. Oh, sashoboss finds gravity suit. Now that's a really big gain for sashoboss, as that gives us access to both Meridia and Lower Norfair. Now that gravity suit was found in the high jump boots location in Upper Norfair. From there, I would imagine he will probably want to go either into Meridia or go up Red Tower to Red Ship. We'll see which way he goes. And Tilimorf's checking the old Mother Brain location and finds Speed Booster. So that's also a major gain for Tilimorf here, as that helps gain access to Dragon and Meridia. And using that, it looks like he's gonna check Climb Supers. Climb Supers does have a few bouncing enemies that can annoyingly get in your way, and it looks like Tilimorf is electing to play it safe by eliminating them so he can safely do his speed booster spine shark up to the top of Planet Supers. Let's see if there's anything of value up top. And unfortunately, it's just a missile pack. And it looks like sashoboss is electing to go up Red Tower. But he elects to go back into Brinstar rather than scaling the top of Red Tower. I would presume he's thinking that old Retro Brinstar might have... He wants to go and check old Retro Brinstar for those items. Now, unfortunately, he does not have Wave Beam, so he has to do a... Similar to the Wave Gate room, he has to trick a missile to get to be on the other side. Oh wait, no. He's not going to old Retro Bryn. He's now checking... sashoboss is now checking the Wave Gate room. Did he actually... Did he simply forgot to check this room earlier and now just remembered? And while Tilimorf, using the speed booster, is checking Kateria power bombs and gets super missiles for his troubles. So we're getting a very heavy amount of ammo count this early on. Tilimorf is heading towards Rex ship. Yeah, he's... Let's see. Yeah, he did skip Mission Impossible, and he's just now doing it. So either it was because of the energy. I would guess that sashoboss was thinking, with no energy tanks, those side hoppers in those rooms were too dangerous. So he elected to come back after he got that energy tank. Those 2 energy tanks, along with gravity. Morph is not going to wreck ship, and instead is checking alpha and beta power bombs, which are typically the first locations you find power bombs in the vanilla game. Beta only has missiles, unfortunately, for Tilimorf. Let's see if alpha has anything of value. Meanwhile, sashoboss has entered Retro Brinstar. He's gonna get some more ammo down there, but I would presume he's gonna check out Mother Brain and get his speed booster. And Alpha power bombs just has more super missiles. At 70 max cap, Tilimorf has decided he has enough supers. And looks like he's going to go down Red Tower. I'm guessing without any suits, he's... Now, once he does find gravity, I do believe Phantoon would be in logic, considering energy tanks and gravity. I wonder if if that's the reason why he elected to go down the Red Tower instead of back up and towards Rex ship. Since, especially with no suits, Phantoon can be extremely dangerous. Sashoboss going. Would I think Sashoboss head down to Waterlight after speed? It feels. I don't think so. I mean, that seems like a bit of a time waste. Let's see what he does. Oh, no, he's going. He's going to go back to climb. It does kind of look like he did consider it. But I think the main issue was going back towards Waterway is that it's just one item, and now you're left out of position for further progression. Whereas if you go up climb, you can check Kateri power bombs and then head towards Wrecked Ship. And he's also checking. Oh, and Sasha Bosch is now checking the 230 missiles that he earlier skipped. And notes out of the missiles, the vanilla missiles that are located there. Meanwhile, we have Tilimorf heading towards Craig. That's true, it's not that far, and then you generally don't come back to this area. But considering he had to backtrack all the way back to both the Wavegate room and Mission Impossible, I would not be surprised if Sasha Boss feels like he's actually behind right now. Considering he went all the way to Craig and then all the way back to those two rooms to make those checks. So speed is not in logic for moat. I wasn't sure since it's possible to spine shark, and that is something vanilla game teaches you. Oh. Sasha, what are you doing? Oh, okay, good. Sasha Boss was about to check, heading towards Gauntlet with only 40 energy. And it seems like he just noticed it and is now filling at the ship. I was getting worried there. I mean, Gauntlet is very dangerous even with gravity. Okay, that makes sense. Just to bomb the entrance open and then restock at... Oh wait, did he just... Oh, is he gonna spine shark for Gauntlet? Because he just opened the door and then went all the way to the other side. Yep, he did a short charge and he's spine sharking through Gauntlet. Picks up the energy tank at the front of Gauntlet, then restores all the energy used for the spine shark. So that's a nice entrance. Meanwhile, Tilimorf picks up his gravity suit. With that, now that he has 5 energy tanks and gravity, that could head towards Meridian, head towards Phantom, or just head straight towards. Because this does put Phantom into logic as well as most of Meridia, if I'm not mistaken. Well, it looks like Tilimorf is in agreement with the Ream, as he is checking. Tilimorf is checking Bubble Mountain. And it's just a pair of missiles. And Sasha Bosch is electing to go back towards Brinstar instead of back towards Criteria. What is he thinking of that waterway check? Tilimorf has loaded up a power bomb, so it looks like he's gonna head towards Meridia. Oops, and sashoboss falls down. I forget the name of the creature, but it's the place where the game will teach you how to. Oh, hey there. I'm doing alright. We had a sudden stream, so I volunteered to help out. So, sashoboss. Oh, we found Varia! It's Main Street in Meridia. So, ammo aside, I do believe this puts Tilimorf in go mode. Oh, that's true. Tilimorf would probably want something for the worst room in the game. It's not too bad if you have screw attack and space jump, but without that, it lives up to its name. And speaking of which, Tilimorf also finds grappling beam and normal turtle. And finds plasma beam in that same room. Okay, so sashoboss appears to be struggling to head up the red tower. I think it's beamers are constantly getting in his way. Meanwhile, Tilimorf is now checking watering hole in Meridia. Finds a missile pack along the way and nopes away from it. Sashoboss finally makes it up red tower and is now headed towards Alpha and Beta power balls. Watering hole only had an energy tank that is taken, but I am imagining Tilimorf is in a missile pack that's also getting doped out. I would agree with that kind of ream. As the recolorization that Tilimorf has going on for him does make Meridia look like something out of like a horror genre. Alright, sashoboss is heading towards the moat, I presume, while Tilimorf is checking the aqueduct items, which is just more ammo, and he nopes out of that. So it looks at this point, it looks like Tilimorf is going to head towards bot 1 and Dragon. And was grapple beam that you found earlier and speed booster? I imagine that should be a relatively easy fight. Meanwhile, sashoboss looks like they're gonna do. Yep, they're spine sharking across the moat. Well, I imagine they're gonna head towards Fantoon fight. Oh no, they bonked the pillar in the middle of the moat. While Tilimorf makes quick work of Baldwin and his head, and what's that? And finds more supers after behind him. Looks like sashoboss, he likes to just do a gravity jump in order to cross the moat instead of just doing another spine chuck across. Let's see what's in front of it. And just another missile back in the ocean. Alright, Tilimorf has entered Dragon's lair and is now taking out those turrets, while sashoboss is checking spooky missiles, and that's just a no missiles. Tilimorf opens up with a spine shark into Dragon's face, while sashoboss enters Fantoon's lair. Tilimorf tries to do a quick grapple, but doesn't quite misses one of the pieces, the turret wreckage. He's gonna have to wait till Dragon gets him closer, and there he goes. We have now one fried Dragon. While sashoboss is still working through Fantoon, he's a bit of a more annoying boss. Especially as RNG can play a factor. But with the gravity suit, he should not be all that. He's not all that dangerous for most players. And Tilimorf gets out of the Dragon's lair rather quickly. It was a rather skillful use of the short charge. Short charge being that you can activate a spine shark with speed booster in a much shorter distance than which you normally need. That room, if I remember correctly, requires like at least a 2-tap short charge, which actually gets much more difficult for most players. And sashoboss finishes off the Fantoon. We'll have to see if he decides to check Upper Rex ship or not. So Tilimorf is headed back towards aqueducts. I'm wondering. Fantoon item? Oh, it looks like Tilimorf is checking sand pits, While Sasha Boss picks up another energy tank on the right wreck ship super missile location. Let's see what the first sand pit. And just more ammo. I was just wondering about that, since normally players will just save and then reset if they find nothing of value in those sand pits. That is also another possibility. Let's see what that Tilimorf is just on his way out. While he doesn't have space jump that's needed for logical Lord Norfair, he has shown that he is good at short charge speed booster. He might elect to do one of the other out of logic techniques to gain access to Lord Norfair and to get past the worst room in the game. Yep. Yes. Alright, Tilimorf is now headed back towards Norfair, while Sasha Bosch seems to be playing around in the spiky rib of death. And Sasha Bosch finds Ice Beam in the wreck ship E-Tank location. That's going to be a big find. It's not percussion per se, since they already have Speed Booster, but it does make Torian a lot easier. As it makes killing the Metroids a lot easier, and then it also allows for a relatively simple zip skip that saves a lot on a lot of ammo. So Tilimorf has turned off Speed Booster. It looks like he's trying to scale Bubble Mountain. And he makes it across, makes it over. Looks like he's headed towards the Speed Booster location. So, contrary to my earlier speculation, it looks like Tilimorf wants to find some more, is hoping to find some more progression items to make it through Lord Norfair. Now, Ice would Ice should be able to make it through the worst room in the game. I'm not sure if it needs charge or not, though, to freeze the pirates in the room. So a charge or plasma can make it. So Ice would need charge or plasma. Okay, so you need. Okay. So Sasha Boss seeing what the. Oh, Sasha Boss has found charge in the wreck ship reserve location. Meanwhile, it looks like Tilimorf has found plasma over at the wave beam location. Ice was in the wreck ship E-Tank. Sasha Boss also finds Spazer Beam up in Sky Missile location. That's gonna. Well, Spazer does get obsolete by Plasma Beam in Super Metroid. As yet, sashoboss has yet to find that. That's gonna help him out a little bit as it does expand his beam hitbox and damage. So, Norfair Reserve had more ammo that Tilimorf nopes out on, while sashoboss decides to go Chozo bowling, with him as the bowling ball. Looks like Tilimorf is now checking Cathedral item. And it's high jump boots. That, well, something that its media players will consider probably the best movement items, as it makes a lot of movement a lot easier and makes Speed Booster a lot less wonky with your jump height. Well, sashoboss goes after his charge beam. So, other than the worst run in the game, sashoboss is in go mode, I believe. Oh, right, because he has high stand charge, so you're right. So sashoboss is in complete go mode at this point. I imagine he's gonna skip unless it's a really easy check. He's gonna just skip all the checks at this point. Well, true. Is high jump boots enough to get past the worst room in the game? Or is that where you need the frame perfect wall jump? Much easier. High jump boots were in Cathedral. Oh, frame perfect was out high jump. Okay. So at this point, both runners are in go mode. Although I'm wondering if Tilimorf feels he has enough ammo without charge beam or ice. And sashoboss seems to be struggling in the room before Alpha Power Bombs, constantly getting eaten by the mini Sarlacc pits. I don't know what they're. I don't think those are the colors I would that are chosen for color blindness. Tilimorf checking power bombs shame, and then a nope missile. Well, sashoboss decides to go after Dragon. It looks like it, having entered Meridia. Well, he has yet to heal. I wonder if he... Oh, he's checking Main Street and he now has his Varia suit. I wonder, was that suit? I'm wondering if he'll decide he'd like to go towards Lower Norfair for more optimal routing. After... Looks like sashoboss is trying to decide where he wants to go next. Looks like he's checking Mama Turtle. While Tilimorf now starts his Ridley fight. Was that many supers? I don't imagine Ridley would be that difficult for Tilimorf here. Oh wait, sashoboss is not checking. Is going for Dragon. I'm wondering why he's electing towards Dragon instead of Ridley. Now that he has Varia. Maybe he's feeling he doesn't have enough movement items. Since without space jump, the lava dive to get into Lower Norfair is not the easiest. And Tilimorf finds bombs out behind Ridley, which is perhaps one of the most common assignments you find back there in this randomizer. Yeah, I think that's likely the case, SMRAT, that sashoboss is hoping to find something that makes the worst room in the game not so worst room in the game. Just a room in the game. Well, so is Spiky Room of Death, but then there's a reason we call it Spiky Room of Death. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, depending on your item loadouts, worst room in the game is either the worst or just another room. So sashoboss is about to face Dragon. However, without grapple beam and having a low super count, I'm wondering if it will go as all that easily for him. Although if he gets in Spine Shark intro, that should do. Yep, he does. Gets a good amount of early damage against Dragon. While Tilimorf finds Spring Ball. On his way out of Lower Norfair. Ooh, sashoboss is low on health. Will you make it? Ooh. It honestly felt like at that moment there for sashoboss, it was either Dragon dies or sashoboss dies. And gets the energy tank behind Dragon for the refill. So at this point, both runners only have one more boss left to face before they can head towards Torian and Mother Brain. Unfortunately, considering that where sashoboss has to go face Ridley, Tilimorf only has Phantoon, which kind of puts him in the lead, as Phantoon's a lot closer to Torian. Yeah, from what I've heard, there's most the item behind Ridley is, if it's not some for our ammo, is either, I think it was like bombs, or like more, or two other not so major items, like maybe I think it was like X-ray and spring ball, maybe. High jump and charge. Sorry, thank you. Because I believe it's because of the randomizer's logic is set that it will not put any major progression items back there that is needed to grab other, open up other locations. See Tilimorf heading towards wrecked ship. Let's see, is he gonna do a spine shark? Yep. There's the Varia website does have a list of statistics of where items appearing, but it's just like individual items. There's a statistical possibility of that specific item appearing at a X location. Tilimorf elects to get a little bit fancy movement by using a speed booster mock ball and get to Phantoon instead of just using a power bomb. Well, to be fair, it's going to be a rather. There's the question of how they'll get out of the plasma chamber. Now I think about it, because unless sashoboss is pretty good, yeah, but they also don't have high jump boots, so there's also a question of how they get out of the room. Admittedly, sashoboss can probably just. I believe it requires a short charge. I'm not. Can someone correct me if I'm wrong? Okay, yeah. Okay, that's a good point. So sashoboss would be able to get out of the plasma if he elected to check it. So Tilimorf has now defeated Phantoon. I would imagine he's gonna hit straight for the ship. Well, actually, no. It was only plasma. Does Tilimorf think he has enough ammo? And apparently he does not, as he does pick up a missile that he used earlier was doping out on. I think that's going to be a major question. Either Tilimorf is going to do a skips the zip tights with speed, Or he's gonna have to use nothing but missiles and use the refill station. And this is assuming he doesn't elect to grab more ammo, which apparently he does not. Other than that single missile grab, which was a rather easy check. So are you saying that Tilly was only a mouse last year because of the randomizer? Alright, Tilimorf making his way towards is now entering Torian, while sashoboss looks like he's trying for a out of logic gravity jump into Lower Norfair, but unfortunately one of the schools said nope to that. Well, they give it another try, let's see. Those, yeah, these, I'll be honest, I think it's like a Magneta. The color of these, of the Metroids on Tilimorph's color palette, honestly, it makes them look like more like cosmic horror. It reminds me of, I forget the name of it. That one Nicolas Cage movie of a Lovecraft film, where Magneta was making everyone go nuts. Yeah. I believe that's the last of the Metroids for Tilimorf, other than the baby. While sashoboss is still persisting on trying to make it up Lower Norfair, and he makes it! Okay, so Tilimorf is lowering, purposely damaging himself to make for the baby. Sashoboss seemed to taking a moment to pause. He does. I do see that he does seem to have experiencing some immense frustration with how the randomizer, this randomizer seed has worked out for him. To be honest, he did express some. Yeah, sashoboss is expressing some frustration in the SRL chat. Oh wait, I think what happened was that he forgot he had ice turned off. Alright. Looks like Tilimorf has cleared out all of the zip types with missiles, so no speed zip skip. He's now headed towards the refill. Oof. Looks like sashoboss has accidentally killed the pirate, so he now has to try to do a frame-perfect wall jump if he does not reset the room. I think that's fun. Tilimorf has finished refilling at 50 supers and 69 remaining super missiles. He should have a good, comfortable amount of ammo for the Mother Brain fight. Yeah, at this rate, I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if sashoboss is super frustrated right now, and he rages quits after Tilimorf gets the dot done. Tilimorf is now entering phase 3 of Mother Brain, so unless something major happens, he's set for the win. While sashoboss is still determined to try to get this frame perfect, pixel perfect wall jump. High jump boots was over in Cathedral. I don't think sashoboss can go. I believe he. Let's see. Yeah, sashoboss can leave if he selects to do so. But at this point, he's probably feeling like he's super behind. And at this point, I think, honestly, as Slow Guys mentions, I feel like the best option for him is try to reset the rim and try again with Ice Beam to freeze the enemy. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if he's so frustrated right now that he's just single-mindedly trying this very difficult technique rather than reconsidering alternatives, and the fact they it's what almost it's an hour and 7 minutes. He definitely knows that the odds are definitely against him. Wait, is that a left side behemoth? Spine shark up climb? I did not know that was a thing. I only seen the right side, so that was the first time I've seen a left side where you do a diagonal to all the way to the top instead of a straight up. There's a Tilimorf for the win with a completion time of 1 hour, 8 minutes, and 22 seconds. And sashoboss was the forfeit. So it looks like we won't be getting an interview from sashoboss. I would not be surprised if he needs to take some time to vent his frustration in a safe manner. Looks like Tilimorf is available for interview and will be might be coming on shortly. And now we're joined by Tilimorf. Congratulations on your win. Good game. Oh, Tilimorf disconnected. And when I say disconnected from, I mean from the Discord. Let's see. Yeah, maybe he just was hoping to reset, start the connection. Maybe he wasn't. It wasn't quite working for him. Maybe. Oh wait, his stream is going. Yeah, that's what I figured. But now I see his stream is now going to a crawl. Okay, Tilimorf is. Sounds like he needs to reconnect to the Discord. Yeah. If it was gonna slow down, couldn't it do it slow down on the item locations? I don't know about that. Okay, Memer. Sasha, if we do that to Sasha Bosch, he might explode from the frustration. Reem does sound. It does sound like he's having some sort of technical issues on his end. Well, here's the links for Tilimorf and sashoboss's Twitch channels. We'll see. Not sure if we'll be able to get that interview with Tilimorf, but do give him a shout out and consider maybe give him a follow. Okay, Nightbot totally does not like my YouTube link. Okay, if you just want to see my channel, just go to my Twitch at user rehead938. You can find my YouTube, or you can just manually edit that YouTube link. And don't forget, as we also have this month's too as our tracker, and Redemption as our restreamer. Honestly, Red, I have to wonder if I might end up going back to Twitch anyways. Since ironically, since I've been restreaming on Twitch again for this race, I have actually gotten more viewers on Twitch than YouTube, which is ironic considering I went to YouTube because I didn't get anybody initially on Twitch. Well, unfortunately, we won't be able to make an interview. We'll see you all next mission. Let's make a raid towards Thornento.